Well, I'm Dwight. I've been a business consulting and coach for a number of years. Actually, I've helped create, grow, and sell 4 different businesses. One of them we sold to a Fortune 100, actually, and a couple of them we sold that were privately sold. So my point is, when you grow businesses, there's some things that you need to really understand. One of the things that's really important is making sure that you communicate effectively what you do. And you know, it's interesting, I was at a networking meeting the other day, and I was surprised at how few people could actually articulate quickly what they do. In other words, they didn't have a really good 30-second elevator speech.
Which is very important, especially for all the network marketing companies that they have out there right now. I mean, and also, I mean, network marketers, financial advisors, real estate investors.
Anybody that wants to get new customers needs to be able to describe what they do really quickly, right? Anybody, doesn't matter who it is. Right? In other words, here, check this out. Hey, Vic.
Hey, Dwight.
How are you?
Great.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
So, Vic, tell me what you do.
Well, I do construction management for investors.
So, one second. So, notice that what Vic did was a really concise niche. He didn't just say I did construction, but I do construction management for investors. So tip number 1 is have a really, really tightly defined niche that people can grasp on, because I understood exactly what that meant. But watch this. So tell me, what does that mean?
What does it mean?
Yeah.
Well, when you're as an investor, you or you as a person, or you as a group.
A real estate investor.
Yes, a real estate investor. You as a real estate investor, as a person or a group, when you guys go and decide to buy land to build a property, whether it be an apartment building or a single family, then I manage that process.
All right. So look at what happened. One is he had a really, really tight niche. Then he could describe it really, really, really well. In other words, it left no ambiguity about what he did. So if you're going to do, whenever you stand up in front of people or meet someone, you need to have 2 things really clear. One is you need to have a clearly defined niche. In other words, you don't just want to say I'm a financial planner, or I'm a construction, or I own a construction company. You want to give them something. You want to give that prospect something to hold on to, right? So here's what I know about Vic. If I don't invest in real estate, I ain't his client, and he knows that too. So we don't have to spend a lot of time trying to figure out whether or not I'm a prospect for him. Really important when you do that.
And the reason that's advantageous to you is because if that's not your client and you're in a networking function, you're trying to work the room, you don't have to waste time with someone who's not your client.
Yeah, you can gracefully get out of it.
Hey,
so Vic,
thank you for your time.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, good to meet you.
Have a great day.
If you know anybody that needs my services, then hey, I'll give you my card.
Thanks so much.
All right, thanks a lot. And boom, you can move to the rest of the room.
So tip number, so networking, 2 things. One is make sure that you clearly define who your customer is when you describe your business. And 2, expand it enough so people understand what you do, and so that you can qualify them in advance so you don't waste a lot of time talking to them. And then you can bow out gracefully. One of the things that people have a hard time doing is bowing out gracefully. So make sure that you work on that step. In other words, Vic, I'm not really qualified. I'm not a real estate investor, but it's nice to meet you. And if I know somebody that is, I'll be happy to refer them to you.
Okay, well, hey, if you ever have any questions, then give me a call.
Thanks.
Thank you for your time.
So make sure you have a way to bow out gracefully. Pick up truck tips number, whatever number it is.
Part 3.
Make sure you have a really good tight elevator speech.